We are back on Kind of Sound with the Medicine Path show, and I am with the medicine man himself, Stephen Ash. Stephen, how you doing today?
I'm doing wonderfully, thank you.
Well, it's
I'm doing
brilliant.
wonderfully. Inspired.
It's brilliant to see you, and we've had some wonderful feedback about
Good,
the last couple
good,
of shows that we're doing, and it's a
good.
wonderful thing that we are sharing the wisdom that has come to you. I mean, it was wonderful the last session. It was your birthday. 4 years old, 4 years old. Juliet loved the little. She loved the little dance, and where we were discussing some of the medicine tools, and of course, one of the main medicine tools that we both use is music. So I
Yeah,
thought, Stephen, we could have a deep dive into music today, and music as healing. So,
yeah.
I mean, just over to you, Stephen.
It's so strange that you should pick this subject because I've been really focusing on it because I've got a workshop coming up in Germany in a couple of weeks' time, and the group want to do it on medicine songs. That's going to be the name of the seminar.
Wow.
Medicine songs. And then you ask me about that. So I've been really preparing and working in myself about medicine songs. Like, how do you best work with a medicine song? And how do you get a medicine song? And what is a medicine song? And I've been really exploring it and looking at it and not writing it all up as a big thing, but just getting prepared for this workshop. Because in my practice as a healer in this lifetime, the main emphasis, especially from the point of around 1977, 1978, the whole emphasis started steering towards that phrase I spoke of Pythagoras writing a piece of music for each one of his patients.
Mm.
And so I've been really, it's a subject dear to my heart because I love singing. I love putting my antennae out, getting them out, and sucking in the information from the cosmos, or putting my hands towards the earth and sucking the information from Mother Earth, or putting my hands towards the south and the west and the north and the east and
Mm.
the sky and the earth, and somehow having a connection with that which is greater than myself,
Yep.
that also exists within myself,
Yep.
because it's the one that's speaking.
Yep.
Okay? So it's no use me saying, look, God, decent music is all outside of me. No, it's not. It's inside of me, but
Yes.
I've got to learn to listen.
Mm.
I've got to learn to listen, Giles.
Yep.
Now, it's very difficult for us to give ourselves an hour a day to listen
Yep.
because we've got these damn things, you know. We've got phones, we've got books, we've got food, we've got entertainment of all sorts,
Yep.
and everything is out there.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And you look at that word entertainment. Let's explore a few words for a second.
Yep.
Entertainment. What about entertainment
Yep.
inside me? We talk about entrainment. Now, to be entrained is that I'm somehow trying to get into your wavelength. Okay? Or you get a group of people together. If you get a group of people together and they all start drumming and they're all doing their drumming, then they somehow come into coordination with each other, and that's called entrainment. Yeah? What about entrainment? entrainment.
Right.
What about getting in touch with the inner core of us and entrain that? Now that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to do a simple thing now, okay? And listeners of this program, I want you to explore this. I mean, I'm trying to do it for an hour a day, okay? I did it for an hour this morning, and it's pretty good, okay? Now, you have your fingers on your hand as you're sitting, and when you breathe out, you tap it once. When you breathe in, you tap it twice. Breathe out, breathe in. 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 Okay, so I'm glad because you started doing it in your own time, okay, without my words. But you know, there's some very interesting things about that. I'm not saying when you do the 2 taps for breathing in. You can do it any time you like. You can do it at the beginning of the breathing in the middle, or near the end. It's up to you. Mm-hmm. And you can do the same with breathing out. You can just tap it in the beginning or middle or end. It's up to you. It's your breath. It's not mine. The point is, Giles, listen to what's happening in between the beats.
Yes. Yes.
And what you hear is you hear yourself. You hear your inner workings because you're focused on your listening. Now, that's just one, okay. I want your listeners to try another one. So you're doing that, you're breathing out 1, and you're breathing in twice. Once you get settled into it, look at the space between your teeth. And you'll find that your teeth are quivering together. They're moving. They're touching each other in quite a high frequency. Okay? Because there's a lot of tension in the TMJ, in the temporomandibular joint, yeah? And there's a lot of tension because we're always using the mouth, yeah? Now, I got thinking about this. What are the teeth doing? Well, what are they there for? They're there for eating food. That's what they do. They masticate the food, not masturbate. They masticate, okay? They crunch it up. Therefore, if everything is related, your teeth are connected to your mouth, they're connected to your esophagus, they're connected to your stomach, they're connected to the whole of your digestive system. So when you watch your teeth quivering, you can see the workings of the whole of the digestive system. Whoa! Now you can also see and feel your heartbeat. Okay? Now this is, to me, this is great fun because it's exploring. Because if I open my humanity up to listening to the divine presence within my breath, within my teeth, within me. If I give myself time to listen, then I'm so open, I'm like a daffodil or a flower. I'm open to the cosmos. And the medicine songs can come.
Oh, beautiful.
And they do.
Yes, they do.
Now that's just one part.
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Let's hit another subject.
Please
okay?
do.
Change subject. We know, you and I, because we've worked in sound healing, we know that the chakras resonate with different sounds. So if I make the sound me, when you look at that sound and you look at the shape of your tongue in your mouth, your tongue is forming a little table and it's sending the air and the sound up into the roof of the buccal cavity. So it's getting this halo around your head. It's getting that to shake and vibe. Yeah. If I change the sound to I, like I am, it's in the throat here. And in the top of the chest. I can change the shape of my tongue and push it up.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So we've got I and we've got A. What about ah? Ah. Now ah is an open mouth. Ah. And the tongue is down in the lower buccal cavity. Ah, like our Father. Ah. Now that's shaking the chest. And ah is the sound for the heart, isn't it? Ah. Ah. So we got I, ah, E, like me. Okay, those are seed sounds, aren't they? They call them seed sounds, yeah? So, I'm going to sing a song. I find the note that suits me. I invite golden light. Now, oh, we didn't talk about oh. Oh. Oh purses the lips. Oh. Now that's the periphery. That's getting all the cheeks, the skin and everything, but also down below. I invite golden. The N is bringing down. Golden light. When you analyze the Golden Light song, I Invite Golden Light, it's really complex and really powerful and really amazing.
It is indeed. It's genius.
And you see, I think medicine songs, and we talked, you know, you wanted this subject to be music as a tonic. As a tonic, you use the word tonic. Well, this is a tonic. This is a tonic. Yeah. You're toning. You get your songs songs, listeners. You get your songs that resonate with you, that you like. Okay, Bob Marley. Okay, Bob Marley. Okay. Three little birds sitting on my doorstep, singing sweet songs so sound and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be all right, all right. Don't worry, worry, worry. You can hear the word worry. Don't worry, just don't about a thing, because it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Every little thing is gonna be all right. So take that song and don't rush it. Don't rush it. Sing it as if it means something to you. As if your voice is beautiful. As if your voice is a gift to yourself. It's a gift to yourself. Yeah. It's not entertainment, it's entertainment.
Yes.
My voice is a gift to me. It's not a matter of shouting it out to the world and wanting to be famous. Learn from Paul McCartney about that. He's a good teacher. We talked about that last time, didn't we, Paul? Did we talk about it last time?
I don't think we talked about Paul last time.
Well, there's a lovely little story about Paul McCartney.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to exaggerate it, and I'm sure he's going to sue me. And
I don't think Paul needs the money, so I think we're okay.
Okay. Well, he was in bed with a girl one day, and he should have been at a meeting with Brian Epstein and John Lennon. I'm sure you know this story. I
don't think I do.
No, well, he should have been at this meeting, but he was in bed with a girl, so he was late. Okay? And in that meeting, Lennon and Epstein decided it was going to be Lennon and McCartney, not McCartney and Lennon.
Really?
Yeah. And when Lennon died, his music went to Yoko Ono.
Of course.
Lennon and McCartney music went to Yoko Ono, not to McCartney.
No.
She didn't like Paul McCartney.
No.
Right? So she made him pay. Then she sold Lennon and McCartney music to Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So Michael Jackson owned all McCartney's music from the Beatles period.
Yeah, and he got it for about 20 million as well, you know. It's probably worth about 2 billion now.
So you don't own the music, folks. Golden Light might have come through me, but I don't own it. The only way I can own it is to rejoice it.
Yes. Yes. Beautiful.
That's the point.
It's beautiful. I mean, we talked about the Golden Light song, and it's interesting when these things come, and then maybe in years later you actually look at the actual sounds, because when it comes through, it's just coming through, and then you actually analyze it. It is genius, absolutely genius. And I had before I interviewed today, I had a voice empowerment session. It's something that I do, you know, these one-to-one sessions and in groups. Help people with their voice and their life and their well-being. And this one lady, she's a teacher at a college, and she said, I'm going to use some of these techniques with the children.
Yeah.
Rather than just it benefiting me, she says, I'm going to benefit other people with it. And I said, you must watch the show with the Medicine Man, the Medicine Tool show. It's a particularly excellent show, the last show we're doing. And of course, it's a wonderful thing that we're doing here, Stephen, because we can refer people to these sessions.
Yeah.
You know, you do a workshop, it's wonderful for the people that are there, but then it's, you know, they might pass it on. But with this, we can share it, and it will go on for many, many years to come. And I said, the thing to do is get them doing the golden light. Get them doing the golden light with the golden light exercises. Get them singing that. Because it does, as you've just explained, it does have these frequencies within it.
Mm.
And I also said to them, the golden light can mean the sunshine. It can mean warmth. It can mean positivity. It's part of the genius of it is that you're not saying people have to believe in God or believe in spirit or believe in Krishna or believe in Jehovah, whatever. We're talking about something that people can interpret in their own way. And I think that makes it so universal.
Mm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, and you know, it's so exciting because human beings, they need a purpose to live.
Yeah.
And if they know that a big part of their purpose, a big reason that they eat each day and they breathe, a big bit of the purpose is bringing in goodness through themselves into mankind, into the world around them, into the earth on which we stand. And singing does that. The birds, look, I walk along my river and I sing as I walk. And that's where I get a lot of my ideas.
Yep.
I get a lot of my inspiration because my feet are going like a drum. Boom, 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 boom. Going with my heartbeat. And I start singing. And I hear the birds. And the birds are bringing these sound frequencies into the trees. You know, they found that trees and plants grow better when there's bird song around. So what is it for us human beings when we sing along the rivers? I mean, water is the source of consciousness, okay? You could call that God. I mean, if you want to call something on this earth God, a realistic form of God, it's water, okay? Because water's in my brain, it's in my body, it's my life, it's my consciousness, mother of waters. Nibi wabo endayen aki miskwi nibi wabo heya 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 hey heya 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 ho. That's the Algonquin water song to honor the mother of waters. So that river hears me singing.
Yes.
And the trees hear me singing.
Yes.
And the wind and the clouds hear me singing.
Yes.
And that's my gift to the earth. That's my gift as I walk. Music is a tonic. It's a tonic. I get home and I feel good.
Yes.
Because I've been singing and walking. I've been communing, having a communion. When I was a little boy, I wanted to be a priest. I wanted to be a priest. And I used to serve at Mass because I was brought up in a Roman Catholic family. And I really loved serving at Mass, especially incense, you know, all that smoke.
Yeah.
I used to fill the church up with smoke, put more and more on. And you know, I think the child inside each of us, the child inside us wants to play and wants to sing. We have, okay, so what do you want to do? Mister, 9 minutes left, I believe.
Well, you're right. The child wants to sing and play.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if we can let them sing and play.
Yeah.
The gifts that come out. We got given a piano about 3 months ago, Stephen. It's a beautiful, beautiful piano. And it's in our hallway. We get a big hallway, and the children love playing it. because it's there. They don't have to. It's not like the keyboards. They have to turn it on and the speakers. It's
Yeah.
just there.
Oh.
You know, let the children play.
Yes. Yes. And this is this awakening that we all need. We need to be awakened to that, you know, that little child inside you and me has seen everything in this lifetime. Every bad word.
Yep.
It's experienced, it's got billions and billions and billions of little bits of information.
Yep.
So we've got to really befriend that inner child and get that child to feel comfortable in the conscious world. Listeners, are you comfortable with your child? Is your child happy in the conscious world? That's a good question.
It's a good question, and we talked about the doctor, didn't we? The ear doctor, Alfred Tomatis, and
Yeah.
how the mother's voice was such an incredible tonic. And he said that if you can't listen to the mother's voice, the next best thing is Mozart. And I'd probably say after that, the next best thing is the music of Stephen Ash and the Perpetual Choirs. Look, Kind of Sounders, I'm just going to give a shout out. It's a website for you, Stephen Ash. That's STEVEN Ash 2, the number 2, .bandcamp.com. And you will find an incredible collection of the Medicine Man's albums and music that you've produced, this medicine music that has come to you that has been inspired. Particularly, I want to give a shout out here. I'm holding it up for those of you watching on YouTube. The Medicine Path album, Hold to the Medicine Path album, which is 18 songs. It's an hour-long journey of music. I tell you what, Stephen, let's have a song now. Let's have a bit of music. I listened to this the other day and I thought, what a remarkable piece of music this is. It's track 7 from the album. It's I Look for the Light. So let's listen to this now. Beautiful, Stephen. I look for the light that guides me. I look for the inner light. I mean, I think this is one of the beautiful things that you've created, is it's songs for that to soothe that inner child and to guide them back home.
Yeah. And that Ho'oponopono song is the main one for the inner child.
Okay.
Do you remember when we put that album together?
It was an amazing piece of work.
It was an incredible experience because for such a long time we were trying to feel what songs should fit in which part of the album to fit in with the shape of the human energy form. And do you remember where that Ho'oponopono went? It went down at the bottom of the heart.
Yes, yes.
In between the solar plexus and the heart proper.
That's right.
So it's like this inner child is part of our foundation of the heart. You know, I look for the light inside me is up here.
Yes.
It's because the light, again, when you do that tapping, breathe out, breathe in. Use your eyes and see if you can see the light of your own true nature. Because there's a lot of space between the single tap and the double tap. There's a lot of space to do things. Look inside you, folks. Listen inside you. You know, look for the light that guides me. Look for my light.
Yes.
Because I'm filled with God's light.
Yes.
I'm like this candle here. I've got a candle. Oh, candle, you're filled with light. Well, I'm filled with light also. If that candle can be filled with light, I can be filled with light.
Yes. It's beautiful. Stephen, let's play another piece of music, because one of the joys that we have is that we can play music on Kind of Sound, and we can put it on the podcast. You know, it goes out to all these podcasts, and we can upload this to YouTube because it's our music.
Beautiful, thank you.
Whereas
Marvelous.
if you're playing, if we wanted to play the Bob Marley song, we'd probably get a copyright strike for putting it on YouTube, you see.
Yeah,
But
sure.
we're playing our music, so that's fine. This is Ho'oponopono from the Medicine Path album. Beautiful piece of music, Stephen, and the dulcet tones of Kaylee Cutmore there.
Yeah, Kaylee.
Kaylee
Nice
Cutmore,
girl.
lovely, lovely singer, and a beautiful gift to the world. I think they say that when there is a need in humanity, then the great ones manifest the assistance for humanity, and certainly I think the Ho'oponopono is one of those things. Stephen, we've got a couple of minutes left, so just over to you, really, just to finish off. Also, just another quick plug, ladies and gentlemen, which is schoolofsacreddrumming.com. Stephen's talking about his seminar in Germany. So if you are anywhere near Germany, if I had a passport, Stephen, I think I'd be with you. But unfortunately, that lapsed a few years ago. I'm not leaving the UK for a while, but
can I do another little plug?
Please do.
We're doing a self-healing, sacred drumming self-healing course, and a lot of this will be really explored in the self-healing course.
Brilliant. So when's that starting?
That starts in a couple of weeks' time.
Wonderful.
The weekends. I've got the dates here, but I've just got to look in here. I mean, this is the exciting thing about all of this, is that, well, if I could change my glasses, because I can't see. Anyway, I see better inside than I do outside.
Oh, well, that's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, it is. November. Oh, here it's starting very soon. It's starting on the weekend of the 16th of November.
Oh, that's this coming weekend.
Wow, that's this weekend.
So we're gonna spread the message about this.
Good.
And we're going to spread the message about this as well. So send us over the details, Stephen, and I'm going to do a newsletter for the World Healing Project.
Oh, lovely!
And I'm going to do it all about the medicine man, Stephen Ash.
Oh,
yes, the whole email is going to be about you. Of course, dear Renata and John and Joy and the family, you know, Rosie, the whole, everyone, right? We
thank you.
We do that. But you're a great man. You're an incredible man. Thank you, Stephen Ash, for being with us on Kind of Sound. And the next Medicine Path show will be with us in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.